Hey friends, in this video we're trying to fix this old janky dryer. So our dryer just the other day, you can see it's a Whirlpool L963E4 and just the other day it stopped heating. So it would still run, but it wouldn't heat. So of course, first thing to do is to go to YouTube and to figure out how to diagnose what's wrong. So fortunately, it's pretty easy with dryer. If you have a multimeter, you can turn it to the continuity setting. That's the one that looks like the little Wi-Fi symbol. And you just go along here and these along the sensors here. So down here, you start with your first one. Is that going to be bright enough? So your first one here is your thermostat. For this is your heating element back here. It's got a bunch of wires that heat up and heat the air. And so you just touch your multimeter to the different connectors. And it's beeping saying it's got continuity, so that's not blown out. And you would do that too along all these other sensors here. So you can see these ones here. And then this one up here was the one that was bad for us. This is the high temperature cutoff thermal fuse something. That's this right here. So you can see if I were to take my multimeter and test it for continuity, that there's no continuity. It's not beeping because it's blown. So the thing that you're supposed to do if this is blown out is to get a kit, and it'll come with this fuse as a replacement, and you're also supposed to replace the thermostat, because just in case that's faulty, I guess, as well. Say that your thermostat is stuck in the closed position, so it's not turning off whenever it reaches the appropriate temperature. It just keeps heating up. That's what could potentially cause this to go as well. Or it could be our situation where you just have so much lint that's built up over the years. And you can see where it's caked on. And this is just a small fraction of what was in there. I've since pulled out a bunch of other lint. And you can see it was caked onto the blades here. So we need to pull that out. And then you can see here how much I've actually pulled out from there. It's a lot. So that's most likely our issue, I hope, because if you have all of that buildup happening, then not enough air is being pulled out into the exhaust, and then it's heating up and then causing that fuse to go out. So we've ordered the part. It's on its way. Hopefully, once we get that put in and get this all cleaned out, it'll work like new. And I'm out of breath, so that'll conclude this video for now. And as you can see, it's back to running like normal after replacing that fuse and cleaning out the exhaust right there that's now put back on. And you can see the heating element in there, it's turning on like normal. But yeah, so you probably really want to take the back off and clean that out maybe once every 1 to 3 years. This thing hadn't been cleaned in about 10, so you kind of got to see what it looks like if you don't do any sort of maintenance whatsoever on it. So hopefully this will go ahead, and we tested it earlier, it ran fine, and now we have an actual load in there, and hopefully it will dry and complete and drive many more loads to come.